Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz. Here for another review, and in case you're wondering, yes, that was me tabbing out just to make sure that the recording is actually recording. So we're here, World of Tanks Blitz. What's in here? Well, there used to be the Cromwell Bs, the Cromwell Berlin, with a legendary camouflage for that. However, now there is the SU-76I, and you're probably going to be wondering, why did you get it on Blitz when Blitz is crap? Because, well, the reason being, Blitz isn't crap. I do like Blitz. I think it's a good World of Tanks alternative, as it were. However, also, this thing was being sold once. I missed out on it then, and it's never come back since. So it's on Blitz. I'll get it on Blitz. So, this is the pack that I got, the SU-76I Premium Bundle, which comes with the SU-76I Legendary Ice Claw camo for it, plus a garage slot, plus 1400 gold, plus 600 gold extra, which is the package gold, and yeah, that's it. It also comes with 100% crew. So we're going to be having a look at this thing, and well, it's a Panzer III chassis, as you can see, with the Russian's own little bit stuck on top of it. And on regular World of Tanks, I do have the Tier 5 version of this, which is the SU-85I, and I do like the SU-85I. Not too sure if I'll like this, but I'm guessing I probably will, because it's a very, very mobile tank, is what I'll say about it. So, because of course it is based on the chassis of the Panzer III. So, taking a look at it here is the upgrades: 2% protection, 11% firepower, 36% shot effectiveness, 58% maneuverability. So as you can see, it's very maneuverable. So starting up here, 255 HP, and I'll come onto the armour a little bit later. Or, in fact, actually, no, we'll do it now, why not? So the armour is 60, 30, 50, so 60 at the front, 30 at the side, 50 at the rear. For some reason it's better at the rear, I don't know, than it is at the side. Side armour, very thin. Rear armour, not bad, and the front of it is 60mm, which I'm not too sure if it's all over. I'm suspecting it's just this strip here, but it could be the entire front of the hull, I'm not too sure. But that is very good armour for a Tier 3. Think about what other Tier 3s are there. Well, there's the Panzer S-35. What hull armour does that have at the front? 36 with 56 turret front. So yeah, that doesn't have the same or more armor. Let's have a look at other Tier 3s. Also, that's like 260 or something HP. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. 390 HP. Sorry. Okay, but we're going to be looking at Tier 3 tank destroyers. So you've got the Marder with 250 HP. You've got the T-82 with 240 HP. You have got the Russians with SU-76, which has got 240 HP. What else? The British surely, Valentine AT. Yep, there you go. 270 HP. So the only thing that beats the SU, let me get it up here. The only thing that beats the SU-76I is the British Valentine II. Or not the British Valentine II, but the British Valentine AT. Let's have a look at the armour now. Armour 25, 15, 15, so that's got terrible armour. That's not got as much as this. SU-76I Valentine AT, yep, 60 at the front, 60 at the side, 60 of the rear. Of the hull, that is. Not of the gun shield. The gun shield is the weak part of the Valentine AT. Let's have a look. Marder, that's going to say 30 at the front. Yep, 30, 15, 15. Panzer II chassis. That's still not more. Well, that's still terrible even. T-62, 13, 7, 13. So, this thing, this little monster, does have a lot of armour at the front. Let me have a look at the news quick. KV-5 and SU-76I. Soviet Duo awaiting you. And yeah, okay, and then there's that. You can pause that if you want to have a look at that. Then there's all the packages. Yes. Oh, free bonus. So, yes, this does have a lot of armour, which is the thing that made it so OP, which is why they quickly got rid of it from the premium shop and never brought it back until now on World of Tanks Blitz. So, yes, that is a lot of HP. Having a look here, weighs 22 tons with a 300 horsepower engine, so not too sure of the power to weight, but that's looking pretty bad. 50 top speed though, however, that's good. 48 degrees per second traverse speed for the hull, which is very good. That's very mobile. You can keep up with circle strafing light tanks and medium tanks with that. That's very good maneuverability, which is one of the reasons why I like the SU-75I, because it does have very good maneuverability. As for the gun, here you go. It's a 76mm S1 gun. It has got a 4.29 rate of fire rounds per minute, which isn't that great. 86 penetration with armor piercing, which is a fair amount. 102 with APCR. 38 with high explosive, but then again, 76 high explosive, yeah, not going to do much. Pretty good average damage, 160, 160, 200 with HE. Terrible dispersion, 0.44. However, it is Russian accuracy, so Russian accuracy, bigger the number, more chance of it hitting. The greater the accuracy as well. And it also has a 1.9 second aim time, which is pretty good. It does weigh 1,155 kilograms, however. As for the engine, it gets a Maybach HL 120 TRM because it is, after all, Panzer III chassis. So 300 horsepower, 20% chance of fire and impact, and weighs almost 1,000 kilograms. Then the suspension, SU-76I, 24.80 load limit, 48 degrees per second, 7,000 weight kilograms. So yeah. So overall, it's looking like it's got a decent enough gun that's fairly inaccurate and has a fairly slow rate of fire. However, it does have a fair amount of armour and is quite manoeuvrable. Alrighty then. So as for the equipment fit, well, I've gone with the gun rammer. Yeah, you don't need an enhanced gun lane drive. It does have a very good aim time, 1.9 second. Improve vents, not a bad idea. think I'll do that. Cyclone filter, engine durability. Yeah, if your engine keeps getting damaged, I mean, this thing does rely on maneuverability, sort of. Wet ammo rack, in case your ammo rack keeps getting damaged. Yeah. Additional grousers for plus 10% performance on soft ground and 5% to moderately soft ground. Not a bad idea. I may think of fitting that if I can't think of anything else to put on. Enhanced suspension, third class. Plus 20% to suspension durability. Yeah, if your tracks keep getting blown offshore. Camo net, probably not a bad idea. However, you don't really have that great accuracy. And this is Blitz, who really wants accuracy. Well, he really wants to sit still. Tiny maps. Coated optics for plus 10% of view range. Yeah, coated optics always useful. Binos for the same thing as the camo net. If you want to fit one, you may as well go for the other. Why not? Spool liner, you could do. There's no artillery in Blitz, so probably less effective, but sure. For armor protection against ramming and explosions, sure thing. And toolbox is always useful. So, as for the ammo, 98 rounds of 76mm ammunition. That's a fair amount. Well, you can fit some condensed milk for plus 3% to crew mastery. Permanent effect throughout one battle. Standard fuel for 30% to engine power and turret traverse speed. Yeah. And then protective kit for plus 15% to protection of crew from injuries, 10% to module repair speed, 20% fire protection, 10% ammo rack, and fuel tank durability. Activated automatically, permanent effect throughout one battle. Then sure, you can go ahead and fit that on. I don't use provisions, so I'm not going to, but it's up to you. As for the consumables, repair kit, first aid kit, fire extinguisher, your standard things. You could go with adrenaline, and you could go with engine boost for plus 20% to engine power for 15 seconds with a 75-second cooldown, or adrenaline for plus 20% to load speed and 10% to chance of damaging enemy vehicle modules for, once again, 15 seconds with a cooldown of 75. And then you've got your multi-purpose restoration pack to extinguish all fires, repair all damaged modules, and heal all crew members with a cooldown of 90 seconds for multiple uses per battle. However, I don't see a reason to use that unless you're using one or two of these, because you could be set on fire and you use your multi-purpose restoration pack, but then your track gets blown off at the same just after you use your fire extinguisher multi-purpose restoration pack. So you've extinguished the fire, next shot that hits you, your track's blown off and you're stuck sideways on to a whole host of enemy tanks. You can't escape because you've used up your multi-purpose restoration pack to extinguish a fire, which means that you don't have a charge to repair your track, which is why I go with each three of these individually, because you can put out the fire, track gets blown off, repair it with a repair kit. It gives more freedom of maneuverability, as it were. But yeah, unless you're using one of the others, then you could fit the multi-purpose restoration pack, but I just prefer individual things. So yeah, and here's the Ice Claw camo. Changes tank destroyer name in battle to SU-76I Ice Claw, plus 4% of vehicle concealment on maps corresponding to the selected slot. Fit them on all three because you can, even though it's a winter camouflage, no matter. Yeah, that's the basic stats. As for the crew, I sort of can't speak for the crew because, well, you know, these things are subject to change as it happens, or at least it appears to be. But then also, one crew trains everything. So if you're on a tank destroyer, you'll start training a tank destroyer scale. It doesn't matter whether you're in, you know, a tier 10 Panzer E100 or if you're in a tier 2 AT1. I mean, they'll train the same skill, which in this case I'm training clutch braking for increasing vehicle traverse speed by 1%, which is like nothing, but no matter. So yeah, it's up to you and your personal preferences or whatever you're currently training. Really, I can't say anything about that. But yeah, overall, it's a very manoeuvrable tank destroyer with a fair amount of armor. However, the gun does seem a little bit on the inaccurate and slow side. But yeah, it's a rare tank destroyer. If you can get your hands on it, go ahead and do it. I mean, I am, as it were, a tank collector, so of course I've got it. That's why I get many other tanks. Not because they're good, but because tank collection. So yeah. Let me just show one thing. There you go. 50.9k free XP, 200 gold. Not going to use this gold for anything else. Let me just... Wonderful. Right. Now I have 54,000 free XP. Let me just go to the Tiger here quick. Research. I'm only a little bit off. I've done nothing to get this, but sure, free XP. Why the hell not? So yeah, that's how quick you can get free XP in Blitz, and I love it. So yeah, the SU-76I. Go ahead and get it. I got the SU-85I, that's good. This I'm sure will also be good, so yes, I will thank you for watching, and goodbye.